Hey guys, come with me to Vietnam's most popular coffee shop open FIRST U.S. location in Southern California. This coffee has more than 25 years history in Vietnam. So this is big deal for Vietnamese people for the first location. So I'm really proud to share with you it today. So I drove an hour from LA to Trung Nguyen Legend Coffee on Wednesday, September 20, 2023, before their soft opening on September 21st, 2023, to experience before the craziness. So yeah, make sure to come here 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. to understand why they are popular. The coffee shop located in the heart of Little Saigon, they will serve thin and espresso-based coffee drink, use 100% Vietnamese grown Robusta and Aprica beans from Buôn Ma Thuột, a city from Central Highlands. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Thanh Vo and today is September 19, Tuesday at 11:30 p.m. And you must be curious why I'm doing this video and stay the date and everything. This is really late, but to be honest with you, I was scrolling around on my Instagram and this pops up on my feeds that Trung Nguyen Cafe will have their first franchise ever in the United States. I was so excited because it's like this is really popular coffee franchise or store in Vietnam. And I was like, oh my gosh, they already here. Well, I didn't hear anything about it. So I actually looked it up on Google. I didn't see their address and everything yet. So it's really hidden. And second one, I looked it up on their Instagram and I have to reach out to them. And third, they do have the website, but they say that it's going to have their first grand opening on September 21st, which is Thursday, 2 more days away from now. So I'm like, I need to go before all of that happened. So I'm gonna actually share with you a little bit what did I read on Eater LA, and at the same time the whole process. And then I'm gonna wake up tomorrow early to go drive from LA to Orange County and check it out, the coffee, before their grand opening on Thursday. So tomorrow will be Wednesday. So this video will be the whole vlog of me. But I just want to say that this is big deal, okay? Because if you read about their history, I want to share later. They have their first established their brand is 1996. And their first franchise or first store in Vietnam is 1998. It has been 23 years that they've been running in the business in Vietnam, and now it's 2023. So almost like 25 years for them to have their first store ever in the US. So I'm really excited. At the same time, I was born in 1994. The brand actually established 2 years later I was born. So it's like we about the same age with 2 years younger than me. I'm like, wow, it's just like really exciting after being here in the US almost 8 years and they finally here. So I'm just really hyped right now, even though I don't need any coffee. Okay, no more talking. Let me read the articles that I read from Instagram, from LA Eater. So the article is Vietnam's most popular coffee shop opened first U.S. location in Southern California. Trung Nguyen Legend Cafe will serve thin and espresso-based coffee drinks using 100% Vietnamese grown Robusta and Arabica beans by Kathy Chaplin. So this article posted on September 19, 2023 at 9:58 a.m. PDT, which is California time, Los Angeles. All right, let's see what it's saying. Popular Vietnamese coffee shop Trung Nguyen Legend Cafe is opening its first U.S. store in Westminster at 9039 Bosa Avenue. Oh, now they do have the address. 9039 Bosa Avenue on Thursday, September 21st. The nearly 3-decade-old brand currently operates 4 factories and 100 stores in Vietnam and distributes its products to over 60 countries. Located in the heart of the Little Saigon, the 1,300 square foot store will serve thin and espresso-based coffee drink using 100% Vietnamese grown Robusta and Arabica beans from Bumatok is the city in the Central Highlands. On its menu are espresso-based drinks like latte, mocha, cappuccino, along with Vietnamese coffee drink like café chung. It's Vietnamese egg coffee. We're famous for egg coffee. And café chom is the Civet coffee. Trung Nguyen's signature dine-in coffee service presented on the ornate wooden trays will be available at the new store. We want to bring Vietnamese coffee culture to the U.S., say Jenny Tan of H&L Wholesale Food Corporation, the Los Angeles-based distribution company behind the franchise location. It's not just a drink to us, it's more about sitting down, enjoying each other company and building connection with people. Trung Nguyen has been exporting its products to U.S. retailers for over 20 years. Vietnam is the largest exporter of Robusta coffee beans, Tan says. Unique menu only found at the Little Saigon location include cold brew coffee and iced Vietnamese egg coffee. In Westminster, people love iced coffee. According to him, White Tang hopes to expand Trung Nguyen to additional locations in Little Saigon and across the U.S. in the future. For now, she is focused on the smooth grand opening. Outside Vietnam, Trung Nguyen is currently operating 3 stores in Shanghai. Okay. Trung Nguyen is located in 9039 Bosa Avenue, 101 Westminster, California, 92683. The shop is open daily from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. But I asked them, the operation for grand opening, they're gonna do it for tomorrow will be 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Oh, okay, they also have pictures here. Cool. I will attach the picture here for you guys. Looking nice. Also, moving forward, oh, that's all they have. One of the reasons for me to actually doing this video, because I remember when I was back in Vietnam, I never actually coffee drinker. I think I became a coffee drinker when I moved here in the US because Vietnamese coffee, like, originally is hella strong. It just like get me giggling and also like get hyper, and it just like I got so like hyper with the strongs of our coffee. So I think the first experience ever in my life with Trung Nguyen Cafe, when me like with all the uncles we went to Bumatok. It's like the city that they produced this. I didn't know. I was really like young. I may be in 8th grade or 7th grade, like really young. And then I sipped one sip of their black coffee with no sugar. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why my uncle let me do it. But then I slept, not really slept, but I got like dizzy, headed, or you know, it's like coffee overwhelmed for 2 days. For 2 days, I couldn't sleep. I was like a kid. I was like, oh my god, this is so terrible. My head was spinning around. So now it's like I'm a little bit nervous to actually going there tomorrow to try it out. So yeah, so this is the articles, and I'm doing this right now because earlier I was so hyped about this. I looked it up on Google and everything. I was like, I need to go to do a review, to share with people, like, you know, all of that as Vietnamese proud, because this is a big deal. Like one of the biggest brand, you know, in Vietnam have their first store in the US. So yeah, I don't know anyone here, so I'm just go there as a client perspective, and also sometimes I would like to share something as a business perspective, but I think to be respect, because last time a lot of people like get mad at me because I share and like give constructive feedback, because I don't get paid to do reviews. I'm really transparent about what I say, how I think, and it's my opinions. So I think that's just something that you need to know. That's my disclaimer first. So I'm just going there and really share with you my perspective and what they do good about it, what they need to improve, because in order for them to grow in the US, they need to have feedback, and especially constructive feedback for them to improve, because this is not Vietnam. this is the US, and there's so many culture here. People have different perspectives, expectations, and references with anything. And to have a franchise from Vietnam come to US, they have to really adapt a lot with the people, the culture, what people like, what people don't, in order to survive here. Because if they only sell for Vietnamese people, like they already know, because basically they do pretty well in Vietnam. But here they have to deal with Americans, non-Americans, Europeans, people from South America. So it just be more pressure for them. So I feel also like on their side, like there's really a lot of pressure. So I hope that I will have a chance to experience that tomorrow, because I want them to do well. That's just one thing I would like to share. So I'm gonna just jump into their history, because I think this is also my first time actually look it up, because I never drink Trung Nguyen Cafe, because I'm just not into coffee. But now I'm really become addicted, and I know exactly like what is good, what it don't, after a while, everything. But let me share with you. So 1996, chairman's this is their story. Trung Nguyen Group Corporations, called TNG, was founded in 1996 by Mr. Chairman Đặng Lê Nguyễn Vũ in Vietnam's Buôn Ma Thuột province, and started with productions of roasted and ground coffee. After more than 20 years, we are now professionals in all kinds of coffee categories, including roasted and grounded coffee, instant coffee mix, roasted coffee beans, coffee caboose, and cafe chains. With the effort of over 5,000 employees, we are the leading coffee manufacturers in Vietnam, which is the second largest exporting coffee countries in the world after Brazil. Big deal, we are one of the few coffee companies in the world who specialize and focus on coffee as our only operation. All right, let's go to their history and milestone. 1996, Chairman Đặng Lê Nguyễn Vũ established Trung Nguyen in Buôn Ma Thuột. It's the city, it's like a couple hours away from Ho Chi Minh City or Saigon. So just want to let you know. 1998, opened their first Trung Nguyen Coffee in Ho Chi Minh City. All right. 2001, successfully franchised in Japan and announced new slogan, explore creative inspirations. 2003, introduced G7 instant coffee product at the Independent Palace. We hold a blind test, and G7 won with 89% of votes. Wow. Okay. 2010, 7 years later, Trung Nguyen products are exported to over 60 nations. Wow. 2012, voted the most loved coffee brand by Vietnamese consumers. I wasn't there because I didn't drink coffee. 2016, 20th anniversary, announcing Trung Nguyen Legend as the unified organizations and its new name, missions, and visions, launching the Trung Nguyen Legend Cafe, the energy cafe that changed life. 2007, opening Shanghai branch, launching the e-coffee, the special and specialized cafe chains, the energy coffee that changed life. 2018, the World Coffee Museum has been officially opened in Buôn Ma Thuột City, launching the new energy coffee, Trung Nguyen Legend and Trung Nguyen Legend Caboose. 2021, celebrating the 25th anniversary Trung Nguyen Legend, 1996 to 2021. So yeah, that's the only privileged history that I have. And actually, they celebrate 25th year 2021, and now 2 years later, they're expanding to the U.S. after COVID. So now it's just really a big deal that I need to go there tomorrow. They're gonna open at 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. according to their message. I actually did not read this article, so I slide into the Trung Nguyen Cafe USA to ask or DM them to know more information about their operations and the address and everything. So hopefully I will be the first person who create a Google map there, and also like write the reviews about them, do YouTube video, and also video reels on Instagram and TikTok, and share back with you guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I will make sure to dress up nicely, respectful, and go there to experience their coffee. And share with you everything you need to know, like how it look, and then location wise, what kind of coffee or drink that you should get. I would tend not to really like drink a lot because I will get crazy insanely, because I know when I do coffee, Vietnamese coffee, I won't able to sleep for a long time. All right, so thank you for watching until this point, and stay tuned for the next vlog of me go to Trung Nguyen Legend Cafe in Westminster. I also forgot to show you guys, this is their coffee packaged instant that usually I went to the markets, then purchase it, and then put it into the cup. So this is their brand. If you've never wondered, like, what is this one about? So yeah, this is their instant coffee. You might see it before or you might not, so I just want to show you so you get it. Good morning. So right now it's already 9:26. I'm running a little bit late, but yep, we are heading to Orange County to try the Trung Nguyen Legend Cafe, and it may take over an hour because of traffic and during the midday, which is Wednesday today. So let's go. Guys, so I am 8 minutes away, and I'm gonna turn to Magnolia Street on exit 9. So yeah, 7 minutes. To be honest with you, I'm a bit afraid because I know their coffee is really strong and I haven't eaten anything. So it's just like I might need to go get breakfast first before stopping by, because I don't want to kill myself, because I don't want to get high so crazy and my stomach and everything. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm just like really excited. It wasn't on the Google map, but we will see that it's for between Magnolia and Bosa. So they already have the address, so you will see. One thing about this area, people drive really bad. Driving skill in Orange County got me nuts. is in this area. I did not expect that, but this is Little Saigon. Welcome to Little Saigon. Well, they close by to Phúc Lộc Thọ right here at the market, so I think it's convenient for them. But yeah, we're about to make a U-turn and go there to the coffee shop. I don't think it's busy, so we'll be fine. We will be fine. Oh no. Such a busy area. Also, this is a huge Asian village. They sell different stuff. They have a lot of like famous restaurants for dim sum, Chinese, Vietnamese, and also it's like a bún bò Huế. It's like a spicy beef noodle. It's like another famous dish of Vietnamese food. But you see that it's Phúc Lộc Thọ. So that's the market that's really famous. So every time they do have, it's like for third holiday, anything like that, it's right here. Alright, here we go. The car in the front did not close the trunk. Let's see if it's scary. But hot. It's hot weather today, which is a good thing. It's not cold. Alright. Yeah, we are pulling up. No signal, bro. Annoying. Okay. Alright, we have a lot of. I've been here before when that Chinese massage right there on up there, and this is Trung Nguyen Legend Coffee. Might be difficult to find parking here. There we go. Oh my god, look at how people park. Alright guys, so I just parked and here right now in front of Trung Nguyen Cafe, and we're about to walk in. Let's see if you guys see it from the window. Ta-da! I literally parked in front of it. We already have a lot of people pull up. People already get in line. So since the time I entered the door until I actually was able to order, it took around 5 to 10 minutes. Because since this is the first time, so people, want to learn more about their menu and ask questions and all of that. So it took a while for me to, be there. At the same time, when I was there, it also took a while for me to actually order the drink. And I feel like I was holding up the light a little bit, but that's just how it is for the first store. But they didn't really rush. You feel really relaxed to enjoy, to learn and order their menu.
So you mean like these right here?
Yeah, the one in the picture right over here.
Okay.
So we have egg coffee. We can do both ice and hot. Our coconut coffee is actually really good too. We have pandan latte, our ginger coffee, and if you're like craving teas, we also have like this pandan tea with lotus seeds. Yeah. But we also have the typical like our cafecitat.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can drink that. So the only thing you sell here is the coffee, not breakfast or.
Yeah, we don't have breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah. So just coffee and some teas for now.
Okay, so I think I would like to do the egg coffee with ice.
Ice.
Yes. And also, you mentioned what else? Like pandan tea with lotus fish?
Yeah, our pandan tea with lotus seeds is really good too.
Okay. That one with ice, right?
Yes, it's ice.
Oh, that's the tea.
Yeah, it's the tea.
Yeah, let's try that.
Also, our matcha latte is really good too, and it comes with our house-made coffee jelly that we use, like the thin coffee tea.
Yeah, I want to all the best seller here so I can do reviews. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
yeah. So let's do another matcha latte
Okay.
with jelly. What else? I don't do like regular coffee. Have to be with milk.
With milk. Oh, I
Yes.
see. Okay. Our coconut cream coffee is really good too.
Coffee
It's like
with coconut cream.
Yeah, and also like we have two different coconut coffees. So this is like the coconut with coffee with coconut cream. And we also have like an ice blended coconut that has like some pandan, and then we pour over some coffee on top.
Yeah, let's get me all the order like really good. I don't mind. It's like how many? Just get me like the one. So coffee with coconut.
So the ice blended coconut coffee.
So you said either with the regular or the blended?
Yeah, so this is the coffee with coconut cream.
Because I'm gonna drive back to LA, so I want to make sure it's not gonna melt.
Oh yeah, I think the blended will melt.
Yeah.
But the coconut cream should.
Okay, let's do that one.
Yeah. So she'll just do the coconut coffee. Yeah.
Do you just regular sweet should be fine? You don't have the menus like bestseller or top 10?
Not right now. We actually just submitted to fix the menu based off the feedback in the last couple of days. So we're gonna get a new menu soon.
Okay.
That has like listed out.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Just sounds good. So what did I have here? The egg coffee, pandan latte, coconut coffee,
And the pandan tea.
the pandan tea, yes.
Pandan tea. Yes.
And anything else you should suggest it, or it should be good?
I think those are like the top
Okay.
ones that we have here.
All right. So we have 4. Let's start with that.
Can I ask for your name for the order?
YT,
White tea?
like YouTube, yeah.
Oh, YT, like the letter Y.
Oh,
Yeah, Y. For takeout, right? You're
For here.
gonna go?
For here.
Oh, for here. I'm sorry.
Is that you guys put in the cup or?
Yeah, we still put these ones in like the cup as well.
Sure. What's the difference between to go and stay here?
Because sometimes people, if they sit here, they want us to like bring it to them
Oh,
versus
okay.
like bring it out.
Yeah.
But
Stay
the only
here.
other difference is like for if you order like the traditional thin coffee, then we put it on like the wooden trays
I
as
see.
well as like the glass cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
can you follow it with the espresso?
Thank you so much.
Do I need a
Fill out for your
receipt?
name, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So after order, I was a bit confused because now I need to find a table to sit down, but I just want to know. I think I forgot that they will bring it out for us. So it was really busy in that morning, so I couldn't find any spot to sit.
So I am here at Trung Nguyen Legend Coffee, and it's really crowded. So they brought out the drink for me, and in here we have 4 drinks. And this is how the table look like. So first of all, this one is the Bandung latte with coffee jelly. And this one is the Bandung tea with lotus seed. Next we have coconut coffee. And lastly, the famous egg coffee. Alright, so first one is the egg coffee. Holy crap, the coffee is really strong. But to be honest, the egg was okay. I tried somewhere else and they do it better than here. I feel like it's just the form on top. It doesn't really taste like egg. So that's the first drink. Coffee, really strong. I'm killing myself because I haven't eaten any breakfast. Alright, second one, we got the coconut coffee and ice. Okay, it does have coconut flavor in here. This one's so really strong, but not like too much. It's really good. I feel like along here because I think I'm the only youngest beside the other girl. The rest is like really more like elderly, mid-age, older people. Alright, we're gonna try, let's see, Bandung latte with the jelly. Oh, this one I'm gonna do with the big straw. really light. But you would taste the Bandon tea? I think it's okay. Like it's not like wow. I don't know. Just being honest. Next we gonna have Bandon latte with coffee jelly. So that's earlier with the Bandon tea with lotus seeds. I think I'm gonna get started. I don't know. I'm just not really impressed. I like the coconut coffee. You know what? I'm gonna try another one. Is they say is the Vitjon coffee. It's like really famous or popular that you should try. So it's bring out on the tray. So it looks really full and excited. I don't think I can drink that much of coffee, but you can see the drip of coffee dropping down. So I'm gonna go order that right now. Hello again.
What were your thoughts on your drinks?
I haven't seen wow yet.
Sorry?
Haven't seen any wow yet.
Any wow yet? Okay.
Yeah. So I heard.
Anything that we could have done better on some drinks?
I think like tea wise, the Bandon tea is like not strong.
It's not strong.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like light.
Light.
Yeah. The egg. I mean, I'm really honest because I've been to so many tea.
The what?
I've been to so many tea places, so I just want to give constructive feedback.
Sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. I know like some people don't like oh it's on their grand opening you complain.
Oh no, like we
Yeah.
definitely love
Yeah.
listening to customer
Yeah.
feedback, and we're gonna try to like adjust.
Yeah. I feel like also like the egg coffee. I tried somewhere else. They do like the egg coffee is really like good. And then here I feel like it's just like foamy. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like you cannot that taste of that much of the egg, you know. Yeah. And then I think the coconut latte was pretty good. Like you feel it,
So
but
you got the coconut cream, right?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
What else did I got? I got the matcha something.
Oh yeah. The matcha.
A matcha. Yeah, those like okay. Like I think it's like haven't. That's why I was like
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Was
what
it
else?
like sweetness? Was it like sweetness wise or like?
Sweet. I think it's like not sweet, so everything was like really balanced.
A blend. Okay.
Yeah, bland and balanced. But what kind of milk you guys use here? Like you guys just like, I think you guys don't ask about the milk option, but I know like Americans they have the milk option. So how you gonna handle that?
Yeah, so typically we use like the sweetened condensed milk. And for our like espresso based drinks, for our espresso based drinks, like we ask if we have like almond option or like oat options for almond based.
Yeah, I think you should ask that because you know like some Americans they don't drink whole milk.
Okay.
But I think as long as you like have that in there so they know the ingredients, because it's so picky, because I know that most Vietnamese coffee shop, we focus on like Vietnamese people. You know, we don't ask for milk. What I know, like someone else said, oh, are you okay with whole milk, oat milk, and all that milk? Because they're super picky.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
This
so
is all good feedback, honestly. Like, this is like a work day open just for a few hours. So, like, every day we're getting feedback and we want to try to, like, improve things. So.
yeah, I mean, I'm more than happy to share. I don't want to block people blind, but I want to order, it's like a one with like dripping. I think it's Cafe Big John, right?
Yeah, Cafe.
Yeah, Cafe John.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
walk around here.
sure. I want to order that first. I want to order that first.
Oh, you wanted to order the cafe?
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And I want to try, I want to do video and I want to try it out.
Oh, okay. You want to do the whole, like, filter setup like this?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do the blend.
Yeah, with the condensed milk.
Okay. So that, you want this to blended drink, right? Yes, we have a hot one. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this blend is the one we have coconut, chocolate, and caramel.
And your name again, please?
YT.
Is YT short for something else?
Ink Hun.
Ink touches?
Yeah. Yeah, I share feedback as a business perspective, so it might be different.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
we appreciate any and all feedback.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Because I got invited for, I'm not sure you ever heard of Phu Plum, so I've been there before their grand opening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so, yeah, friend with the owner, so I came.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so I just want to come and see how it goes, because I know it's like their big thing here.
Yeah. This is just like very new.
No, but you guys already established in Vietnam, so that's different, 25 years of history.
Yeah. So I mean, like, just here, this is like
Yes,
the first
yes.
like franchise. So,
Yeah.
and here, like, culture is different. People drink things like differently. For example, in Vietnam, our head of research and development, she's actually here training all the staff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So everybody drinks iced here. It's like she's like thought it was so interesting that people like ice, and over there people like.
Hot coffee.
Yeah, so it's like an adjustment, and people want like larger sizes over here.
Yeah.
So she's been like adjusting like
Yeah,
recipes
it's a lot
already.
different.
So it's like a lot of change over the past like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I would love to share more if you have time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So, sure. Sorry, Jay. Yeah. Cảm ơn chị. Oh, so cute.
Ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
I see. Well,
While showing you this video, I'm about to share with you something you might know or might not know. If you are a coffee lover, you are about to have heard of Civet coffee, either by that name or by its original name, Kopi Luwak. You have probably also wondered what makes the sort of coffee different from all the rest, and why it's known to be the most expensive coffee in the world. That's why my tiny cup of coffee right there cost me almost $10. What is Civet coffee? So it's special kind of coffee prepared from coffee beans that have been eaten, digested, and defecated by the Asian palm civet cat, known in Indonesia as the luwak, a small cat-like mammal that enjoy eating ripe, luscious coffee cherries. The poop out coffee beans protected by a thin parchment because digestion doesn't destroy the bean's tough outer husk, are then washed, dried, husked, and roasted to make the delicious cup of coffee. The special thing about civet coffee is the fermentation process that occurs in the digestive tract of the civet, which gives civet coffee a unique, desirable taste and aroma, and cuts caffeine's content in half when compared to any other coffee dough. Civet coffee is a type of fermented coffee produced mainly in Southeast Asian countries like Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia. To make things confusing, each country has given civet coffee its own name. The original name is Kobu Luwak, stemmed from Indonesia, and is the literal translation to civet, known locally as the luwak coffee. In Vietnam, it's called café chom. The first two words meaning coffee, and the third being a term used for mink, ferret, or weasel. The civet is actually more closely related to weasel than the cat. Finally, in some of the Philippines islands is known as cabe alamet or cabe malted. Thanks to the great 2007 film starring Zach Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, civet coffee is also known to some of the bucket list coffee. Some people even call it cat poop coffee for obvious reason. So what's so special about it? It's also become famous for several reasons aside from its price, exotic, and then also the famous characters. Some of the reasons include excellent taste, aroma, and health benefits. I will make sure to actually attach the link below for you so you can read it yourself, so we can continue go back and give a little bit experience about the drinks, how I feel about it, and share with you my honest opinion.
Cái cà phê đó uống sao? Cà phê đó uống. Giờ ý là có hướng dẫn không?
Đúng rồi, phải cho nó đi cho nó. Đúng rồi, chị phải chờ pin nha. Pin nó xuống tới trong vòng nửa ly á, mà khi mà chị mở cái này lên á, bây giờ em mở cho chị coi, khi mà chị cảm thấy hết nước rồi á, có nghĩa là pin nó xong. Thì khi mà chị uống cà phê sữa thì chờ pin xong chị đổ sữa này vô, chị quậy lên, là nó giống như cà phê sữa đá bình thường, không chị uống đá chị đổ lên. Nhưng mà tới lúc đó nếu mà cái này là nó nhiều đá quá, nước không thì chị nói em đổi chị ly đá.
Chị thấy là chắc là nó sắp nhiễu rồi đó.
Vậy lát nữa xong rồi em đổi chị ly đá.
Tại vì em góp ý là người ta nhiều khi bên Mỹ người ta không biết á, vì cái instruction á nó sẽ kiểu như nó make có đúng. Yes, đúng rồi, nhưng mà đồng thời nữa là hướng dẫn cho người ta để người ta tạo một cái ấn tượng mạnh Mỹ. Tại Việt Nam thì nói là mình hướng dẫn tới Mỹ nữa, nhiều khi mình nói uống sao rồi pha nó dở hiểu không?
Dạ em hiểu để em nói với bạn. Dạ cảm ơn chị nha. Có gì kiểu em.
Ok. This one is really good. Chị ổn. Ủa, thứ 5 này là grand opening hay là soft opening? Soft opening.
Nên bây giờ cũng đang chạy thử thôi, chưa có bắt đầu.
Chị biết. Bởi vậy chị mới xuống trước soft opening. Grand opening là 29 hả?
Chưa ngày chính xác.
Sao cái anh nói 29?
Thì tụi em mới còn họp lại thì cái ngày là dự định vậy, nhưng mà chính xác official thì em chưa có chính xác. Nên tụi em chưa có kêu băng con, chưa có banner, chưa có gì.
Không thấy số, không thấy gì.
Đúng rồi, chưa có gì. Em sợ trên mạng em còn không tìm mình, còn tìm bạn.
Có, hôm qua chị lục á, chị lục nửa đêm. Cho chị cái to go được không? Chị muốn to go nè, to go tray với lại cái này. Cái này á, ví dụ như mà người ta lấy ra rồi sao?
Người ta lấy ra rồi người ta sẽ để
Ồ,
xong rồi cái ly mình đổ qua thôi.
trời ơi, không biết luôn á.
Vậy nãy em chỉ gì thiếu, xin lỗi.
Nên để với cái tray dơ hầy, cái tray của người ta. Ok.
Thì em một cái tray cho 4 ly đó nha, xong rồi thêm một ly riêng ngoài đây vậy sẽ.
Ok.
Chị muốn em đem vào trong kim đổ thì không?
Nếu mà em đổ được đổ chị. Ok, cảm ơn.
Hello again. So this is about review for the drink that I try at Trung Nguyen Legend Coffee. So I think I bought total 5 drinks in total, and the most favorite one that I had is the Civet coffee. It's Cafe Jom is the one that the most expensive, like dripping one, because I think I never taste that type of coffee before, so the aroma, the taste, and also the smell is really totally different compared to all the coffee bean I tried in the last few years. So that actually hit me the most, like impressions, but also maybe it wasn't like blended pretty well, so it's still missing something, even though the taste of the drink or the coffee was, you know, stand out. So I think I would really highly recommend it for you to come and check it out if you never tried it before. Also, like, order to stay for dine in, like to sit there to see how the coffee dripping, and the total of time for you to wait for that drink to like finish to stop dripping take maybe around 5 to 10 minutes, you know, so you can enjoy the time, because for Vietnamese coffee, it's we just gather together to enjoy talking. It's not like rushing or, you know, go back to work. So make sure you come here in a day that you don't feel rushed at all, so you can really see and experience it, and, you know, enjoy the conversation with your friends and all of that. That's the most important thing you should know. And remember, that's cost almost $10, and if you order for to go, it's really tiny, maybe around this much. You'll be shocked, but I don't think worth it to spend that much for to go. So as mentioned, highly recommend it for you to stay there and experience it on the wooden tray. The other drink, as you saw already, I did not really like impressed with the rest, especially from either LA. They was advertised or they was wrote on the magazine that they was really famous with the egg coffee, Vietnamese egg coffee, but it wasn't actually deliver the results. So I feel like, I hope they will improve that before their grand opening, which is on Friday. So it's really like, you know, make up for their reputations. For me, I actually never tried their coffee in Vietnam, because I was a young generation there, and also like my age back in Vietnam was under 21, and Trung Nguyen Legend or Trung Nguyen Coffee is more for older people and more like successful people and all of that, and I was like in high school or elementary, or, you know, all of that. So me going there is impossible, and I didn't drink coffee as mentioned from the beginning of the video, so I don't know much about what to expect or how their coffee or their drink supposed to be like. But the coffee, the egg coffee, wasn't meet the expectations. Like I said, I tried different places in Orange County. They have a better egg coffee. I'm not sure they had that in Vietnam before, or they just have it here. But hopefully they can actually do it more like thicker and more tasty, because they have a huge market for competitors there. And I even told the ladies that go to different places and try, and she actually asked me where to go check it out. So, you know, they open to you know, take feedback and all of that. So that, which is really great attitude, because some places they don't. And I think it's really helpful for them before the grand opening or even soft opening. The soft opening already is going on. I supposed to post this video like last week, but I was so busy. So yeah, that's pretty much just all the drink I tried. The cocoa, coffee, the Bandan, 2 of them, either Bandan tea or Bandan matcha. There's many still have a lot of drink that I should come back and try, but maybe in the future. Right now, I think that's all I need to know. Like one of the most famous, or at least I tried, is the Civet coffee. And if you have a chance, make sure that to go and check it out. But I think might be already improved since last week. And hopefully you will have a great experience with their drink. And those are my orders. If you like it, then you try it. If not, there's so many on the menu that you should check it out.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, so someone just came to relieve me now, so yeah, I just wanted to hear like more feedback. I know that you got the legend, and so I just wanted to see what your thoughts.
Sure. I mean, I can share different things. That you know. What would you like to know about?
Oh, I mean,
we can share different categories. I mean, I think you guys still like working on to see how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, so you guys have this like good location because it's in like Vietnamese community, and then like it's a lot of parking here, but this is no drive-through because it's like Vietnamese people, they don't really do drive-through, so they can get in. But I feel like it's a bit small.
Oh, like the place itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunate, but it's like hopefully they can expand different locations in the future, right?
Yeah. I mean, you've been to the ones in Vietnam, right? The
No.
Oh no, they're actually really, really
Big, yeah.
I mean, they have like several floors,
Yeah.
too. But it's really hard to get a good
Location,
location in
yeah.
that part of Westminster. This
Yeah.
is actually 2 units, surprisingly. But yeah, we've been told that it's pretty
Yeah, I mean, it can get kind of crazy later on, but I feel like it's a bit small, but I know it's really hard to find like, locations.
Yeah.
But I mean, people just come and go, some people stay if not, but location's good. Drink wise, yeah, it's if you can do like top menu or top sellers or like highlight somewhere in the front.
Okay.
So before they can come in, they don't have to like hold the line back, So either you have a QR code in the front for them to get in first, and then or like the photos in the front, so you can see like, oh, this is top whatever soever favorite, so people know like, I want to try this.
Do you think that like having a star or like a beam next to the item is enough?
You can do it's like either top 10 that the store like recommended, and then you can do another thing. It's like star next to it, like customer favorite or people vote, because so there are 2 recommendations. So people know because like sometimes the store can like, oh, this is good everything, But then which one is the customer like? Then you ask them. It's really good for you right now to have even it's like a stamp card or whatsoever for them to write a feedback.
Right. Okay.
Because some people they don't want to like share. Yeah.
Maybe I can do like a feedback card.
Yes.
And then some sort of like
Yes.
that they
So
can drop it in.
yeah, like
Yeah.
so after they leave or during the drink, someone come out like, hey, if you can help us to write feedback and like drop it off, so it's like anonymous, so they don't have to like share in front because some people don't like it,
I can see that it can be a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, so some people don't want to say, but those little things will help you guys a lot, and then they feel more like easy to actually write down or share the feedback to gather everything. So I think drink, that menu, and then also like sharing top 10. Because also if you have, it's like a electric display in the board, because the menu is really small.
Yeah, so right now they sent us like a draft, but because from our trial periods, we're kind of just like getting customer like feedback, also staff feedback on what we can do to make it better. So right now they're working on like just.
Anh kêu bé.
Để lấy nắp nhìn em gọi em.
Khỏi em, cảm ơn em.
So right now they're working on really accessible because I see like the line hold up when people don't get to see the menu until like
Yeah,
in front.
and they ask questions and it take longer.
Yeah.
Also, it's like sometimes, you know, when they new, they would don't know where to go. Some people get shy, so if you can like have it's like little arrow,
Okay.
so they go direction where to go. So that's just how the traffic flow.
Yeah.
And then also some people like standing right there, you know, where the drink, and then it's like kind of blocking the way out. So people like kind of stuck there.
Okay.
Yeah, just like inform like, oh, you can wait whatsoever outside. We'll call your name. You know, so yeah, the menu is really challenging because it's like so much and it's tiny, so people don't see it. So it's like, which one is good? So if you, I mean, in the future, this is just like for the future, you know, because you guys still like need time to adjust. Yeah, I don't think is there any space for like even like digital market, like all of that.
The franchise, they want us to do like printed menus. So once they finish editing and updating the print file based off like all the feedback, we're gonna print it out and put it up top. But we're also gonna have like little booklet menus for people like in line.
Yeah.
But I would like to do that QR code as you suggested. It's a lot easier.
Even I'm not sure you have. It's like a, what is that? When people like line put it out, like ribbon. Not really. It's like holding. So you also can have. It's like some menu on the way, so people like standing in line, they can see the menu.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of like at a restaurant when you're outside and you're walking by, you see that menu. Okay.
Yeah. So or like that and hand it to them. So it's like, I know it's like management a little bit like that. It's really important because it's like come out, so they care. Another thing, the drink. I think like they famous with that coffee. I'm not really like know much because when I was little, I didn't drink coffee much. But it's the one that I shared with you earlier is like the matcha pendant. It's missing something like really strong taste from the tea.
Oh, okay.
The egg, like even like it's not like nó không có đặc á.
Yeah. You know, so it is actually supposed to be like creamy and not foamy. So
Okay.
I apologize for that. We can make you a new one.
Okay. I mean, let me try it again because I mean, I tried the other place.
I talked to them and then like I guess when it just like foams and they don't like just like mix it up.
I see.
So let me ask them to make a new one.
And train them like because I know like training is really hard as long as they can answer like the cashier or whoever on the grand opening gotta be top notch.
Yeah.
Like because when I did Gongcha for like their first store in Dallas, like people don't know how to answer to respond their drink is like so messed up. So whoever like be the cashier on the first day or whatsoever on the grand opening gotta be top notch, like really good about the menu so they can answer the customer really well and recommendation and all of that. Also, I think when they print it out, if you guys like wanted to avoid like calling name because when it's getting busy it will be loud, so it's like maybe give them a number or handing them a number. So when you take it, you wrap it and it's done. If they haven't finished or still missing the drink, then just leave a number. Either that or something else that really cannot like yelling because when a customer and like name, I was like, don't know.
Yeah, I guess we were deciding between like numbers and names, and we thought it'd be like more personal to like, because we have like people who come every day and like actually twice a day too, so it's like nice to get to know their like names. So that's why we did like the name. But I do wonder if maybe like because you did dine in for the legend, so I wonder maybe if we could put like a number up too, so we knew who you were. Because then they were asking me like, oh, who ordered this dine in? I pointed over to you. So
And there are two ways you can still keep their name and number. So when they you see and they come in, are you this? Are you that? So it's more personal. For instance, I have my number is number 1, right? You still have my name on the receipt, so I'm like, oh, YT, this is your drink. So it's more personal. They call by calling their name. But also it's convenient because the staff can spot them quickly by instead of like wasting time because they gotta go back and get another drink to serve, right? So that's the time effective. Also a little thing about coffee, it's like the tray. So there's popular and really famous. Then you guys need to advertise that maybe more on here so people know that's your famous, that traditional, that make like Trung Nguyen it stand out.
So like the tray with the legend, like something
Yeah,
here.
so
Okay.
people know, and then the history behind it. And then also one thing, like some people don't know how to drink that. Like just me, that was my first time ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So I was really confused. I have to even
really?
go there and ask the staff like how you drink this, how you mix everything. So if you can have, it's like really customized, like step by step. Yeah. So it's like
That is really good feedback because honestly, I didn't even think of that because I guess assume people who want the filter setup are ones who like know how, they know what to do, but it's like coming from someone who has never experienced.
yeah, Americans they never know about that. This is their new thing. So we
Yeah.
educate them how to drink our coffee. So it's like, oh, step one,
Yeah.
pull here, or wait until. Well, she explained it to me that it was so well, but it's like she missing a part that it's like when is the drink fill up, and then I take it out. It's like still. She's like, oh, maybe half class, then you can take it off. But then it was like, then I didn't know that I need to put the lid under to not letting the coffee drop into the tray. I'm like,
Gotcha.
I was
Oh,
struggling
I see,
there.
I
You
see.
know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's little thing. It's really like make them feel like they don't want to be look like silly at some place. They
Hey guys, so I finally home after driving and stay there for the whole morning to experience the coffee and everything in general. So I just got back, and right now it's like already 4 p.m. So exhausted. I did not drink all the coffee, but I tried some of it. But I did finish the Civet coffee, the one that is like dripping coffee with a spin. So yeah, if you like it, check it out. If you in the area but driving there and experience to make it there may be a bit challenging for you. Well, thank you so much for watching the video and enjoy the vlog. So this is my last thoughts or sharing before I end the video. At this point, because about the management in general, I think before even drive down to LA, they wasn't on Google Maps, which is really odd because I don't know, maybe they haven't created yet. But when I was there on Wednesday last week, someone create the Google Maps, and I was supposed to I try to be the first person create a Google Map, but someone created before me, so I was the second person left review on Google Map. But then a couple of days later, the Google Maps, the address and everything, it disappeared. So I don't know, they got deleted or the the coffee want to take them down. So that's one thing. It's just really odd. So I don't know what happened to it. At the same time, the social media wasn't really strong for like pushing, announcing people to come for check it out. And then during there, maybe they were so busy they didn't have a social media manager or people who managed their media to even reshare anything. I did a video and no one actually even thank you for that. And someone actually shared the cover and the photos on the cover of the magazine. But yeah, it's just a little bit, I feel really odd about the management. I don't know, are they trying to be really hidden for the coffee place, or are they just not up there yet? So there's one thing that I'm just really curious, that maybe in the futures find out, or maybe not, because it's not really my business. But at the fan or people who was really hyped from the beginning, and then after like driving down there and all of that, right now I feel really kind of like odd to think about it. At the same time, when I was at the place, I asked some staff work there for the grand opening hours or soft opening hours so I can actually share back on social media. And they told me 7 to 5 p.m. And I share on my Instagram, and then someone actually saw my post and drove there at the time that the lady, she gave it to me, and they told the clients that they won't open until 10 a.m. So that was a little bit, I feel, embarrassing a little bit, or misleading for giving a wrong information that caused the people who actually drove there before their work time. Maybe they prepared, not ready to open, or they just did not really match with the time frame that they was point out, because XYZ. But yeah, a little bit of professional like that, it really important for a big brand that start or have the first franchise. And then especially the first, doesn't matter, it's the first franchise or whatsoever, but the brand established themselves, didn't have something they should have. So on the next video, if you're really interested or concerned, I will share different perspective about consumer behaviors, and especially the differences between Vietnamese and Americans consumer, on everything like drink wise, milk options, and extra vegan, all of that. So you can understand not only from you understand Vietnamese people better, but also Vietnamese people better. Vietnamese can understand Americans better. So we learn something here, and at the same time, I might learn something along the way when I'm doing research. So that's pretty much for what I have. And I hope that you enjoy the whole journey. This is not a PR video. It's pretty much a vlog video of me driving to Orange County from LA, to really, experience everything before their soft opening and also their grand opening. I definitely will not be back on their grand opening because schedule, timeline, and then also I don't want to experience with lines and people, a lot of people. I try to avoid that. So hopefully someone, if you watch this video, save the spot and go there. You already know everything you need to know, and hopefully you will have a good time. Because if you or some people come there and they don't have a good time, or they're not happy with the coffee, it will be a huge sad for Vietnamese community. But we need a lot of feedback and something to improve as business, for their business, not my business. Anyway, well, thank you so much for your time, and I hope to see you next time.